Hi Mallory, hi Tyler, it's Daddy, and it's very late here, almost 1 a.m., which is late. I wanted to say hi. Also, Mallory, I tried to create you a Google account. I was going to give you an email account so I could send you a story. However, I just found out that you have to be 13 before you can have a Google account and email address. So, we'll have to mark that down and do that when it's close. So, instead, why don't I tell you a story? Once upon a time, Daddy was in the city of Dublin, Ireland, when he met a leprechaun. The leprechauns, do you know what a leprechaun is? They are little tiny elves that know where the pot of gold is at the other side of a rainbow. So Daddy asked the leprechaun, "Where's the gold?" And he said, "Follow me, little sir." I said, "Who you calling little?" "You're little," because he was only about 3 feet high. And he just laughed a funny little laugh. So I followed him, and then he said, "Ooh, let me stop in the pub and get me a pint." And I said, "I thought we were going to find a pot of gold." And he said, "Always time for a pint." So we went inside the pub, and he had a pint of beer. I didn't have any. After he finished, we set out again. We kept on going. And then he said, "Oh, there's my friend Charlie. Let me go talk to him." So we went over and talked to Charlie. Charlie had many updates to give us, none of which were very interesting to me because I didn't know Charlie and I wanted my pot of gold. Finally, they wrapped up. I was starting to get sleepy now. And the leprechaun said, "Follow me." And I said, "There's not even a rainbow." They said, "That's the misconception. People think that pots of gold are at the end of rainbows, but they are very mistaken. Pots of gold are anywhere a leprechaun says they are." Now I'm starting to be very curious about this person. Maybe Daddy is being tricked. So I kept following him, but I started to look at my phone to see what time it was, when all of a sudden he said, "There, over there, quickly now." And so we raced over to the corner, and there was a long, dark alley with a very dark corner. He said, "Your gold is over there. Go find it now." I said, "But I'm not going in there all by myself." He said, "Oh, but you are. You can't find the gold without going alone." So now I had a choice to make. Am I going to go and see what might be in that corner, or am I just going to forget it and head on home? What would you do? Well, Daddy, being curious, decided to go. Step by step, I took out my flashlight. I turned on the flashlight app. I don't know if you've seen that, but the phone does have a flashlight app. And was able to shine a little bit of light, and there were some rats scurrying around, and there were lots of papers and trash, and there was even some lasagna that had been left out. It was very, very smelly. So smelly. So I got all the way to the corner. And you know what I saw? Myself. You say, "Yourself? What do you mean?" All there was a mirror. A mirror. This ain't a pot of gold. And I looked, and I saw that I still didn't have much hair on my head, still had my beard, still wearing the same clothes. I didn't get it. And so I went out saying, "Mr. Leprechaun, where is that pot of gold?" And he was gone. So I was very disappointed. Do you know what disappointment's like? I think you do. When you think it's going to be cereal night and you don't eat all your food and it's no longer cereal night. Or you want to go watch TV but you haven't gotten dressed. So I was disappointed because I thought I was going to get a pot of gold. But as I was walking, I started to wonder if there was a riddle. I mean, it was quite odd that there was a mirror right there. So I started to think, what could the riddle be? I'll ask you. What do you think the riddle might be? Was there a pot of gold? And then it dawned on me that perhaps what the leprechaun was trying to teach me, what I seek, is not to be found outside, but on the inside. Ah. Ah, there is a profound truth, something that you might not get at this young age, but someday you might, as it hit me that yes, that which I truly seek is not found outside, but within. Therein lies the gold, and therein lies the end of my story. I love you too. Good night.